Hey, how's it going, Rev Tune? It's Muzza. Getting pumped for Summernats. Only 4 weeks to go. Muzza's taken out the 300ZX. It's got the LS1 turbo manual. We're gonna enter it in the burnout comp, hopefully, and do some cruise laps around the track. It's not street registered, so we'll just be keeping it in the park. Won't be able to go for a city cruise or anything like that. Today, it's about 46 degrees. It's Saturday, it's hot as. And I'm gonna take the car for a couple laps around Mexico City. And because it's 46 degrees, I just want to see if this thing's run, like pretty much if it runs hot. Because Summernats is usually a killer for temperature for cars, and especially when you're doing the cruise lap. Sometimes it can take almost 30 minutes to pull a cruise lap. And just sitting in the traffic there, the cars always get hot and they can overheat. I haven't done much sort of static sitting there testing with this car. So I think today I'll do a couple, like maybe half an hour driving, let it idle in 46 degree temp. And hopefully if she's gonna overheat, she overheats now before I take it to Nats, because there's nothing worse. I rock up the Summernats and I cut one lap and she overheats straight away. At least now I've got sort of 4 weeks to rectify the problem. Or even if I have to, maybe even pull the pin on this car, because I haven't got time to really pull this thing or upgrade it massively. I've already changed the cooling system. I don't know if you've seen last time, where I've deleted the expansion tank setup they had, because it was getting an airlock up top. The thermo fans weren't coming on because they didn't have a thermostat. They bypassed the water pump valve in the water pump, so it was blocked. It wasn't circulating through the engine when it was at idle. So I fixed all that, rectified all those issues. So far, it's been good, but I haven't had time to go to the track and actually give this thing a hard time under load to see if she overheats. I've only had time to pretty much test it around Mexico. So we'll retest it again. We'll see how she goes and pray to the car gods that she doesn't overheat and she's looking good for Summernats.
I'm gonna put the bonnet on, because last time I think I drove with no bonnet. So I'll put the bonnet on so this builds up more engine bay temperature underneath. And I've been having the car on charge because last time I went to start it, the battery was just full dead. So I've been running the trickle charger on it while she's been parked. All right guys, see if the bad boy starts up, eh? So ignition power, ignition, we'll just give it a prime. Put up some oil pressure. Fuel pumps. Start. It's been sitting for months. Oh, there we go. Oil pressure's good. So far so good. Wide bend, a little bit lean, but it's on idle. The block, it's been idling now for about 25 minutes. It's hot as, man. So far no leaks, only a little bit around this top hose. I just nipped it up a bit more. It's holding pressure good. Radiator cap's holding pressure good. It's looking pretty good. The temperature is getting up there, but it's sitting on 210 Fahrenheit. I think 210 Fahrenheit for an LS is pretty good. Because I noted down 230 is 110 degrees. And LS's from memory, I think they run about 108 degrees. So 210 Fahrenheit is, I've got to do the conversion, but I think it's all right. But it's just sitting there. It's not creeping up higher. It's hot as shit here, and it's just sitting there. I swear it feels like it's like 50 degrees outside. Freaking hot, man. So when I was driving, it had a bit of a miss. I can hear the pumps like scavenging the pump, so I'm just going to check how much fuel I got in it. All right, guys, so I just tested the car. Temperatures are pretty good. It's holding strong. It's hot as today, man. Look, I'm sweating bullets just driving the car around the block. It's like an oven. But it's got a bit of a miss under load. It's on pump fuel 98. I don't know if it's the tune, because it might be detonating and it's just pulling timing out of it. Who knows? It's that hot. But at least I know I can cruise it around. I can do laps around Summernats. It's holding temperature pretty good now, pretty strong. If it's this hot, I don't think it'll be able to do skid row. It's just going to break down. I think a lot of performance cars in this heat won't run too good, but she's going heaps stronger than what she was before. Not overheating, just idling now. She's pretty tough, pretty strong. I'm pretty happy, so I'll see you guys down at Summernats. You can't miss Muzza in this bright blue Smurfmobile, so if you see me, come say hello, yell at Muzza in the crowd, and I'll see you there. Stay tuned, Rev Tune. Summernats! Rev Tune TV with Muzza.